Hey guys, GH. Welcome to the wind tunnel. I'll be 60 k's today. I don't know. I've been up here for a long time, but I don't remember winds like this for sustained periods. Surprising. Okay, well, before we get blown away, just want to go on a little bit about what we haven't even got a name for this yet, but I guess probably the best description is simply fastest backswing golf swing that you can do. The fastest backswing golf swing that you can really actually do. Now guys, one of the major pluses and benefits of this swing is that it takes, and I believe as an advantage and a benefit, it takes the emphasis away from what the body does in the golf swing and brings it back to what the club head is going to do, and where you transfer your energy of thinking into the club head rather than what you're going to do with your body. I think it's very hard to coordinate a body, what it's going to do and where you're going to put your hands, how you're going to swing in a backswing. I think it's hard to do that. And when you swing this club head back at the speed that I'm suggesting, the body automatically functions by itself, and it does what it has to do to get into position and balance itself, and automatically respond to what you're doing with your hands and your arms. It's just doing that. I'm not thinking about my body or what my body's doing in any manner or form. Not in any way. It's being basically just orchestrated by this. And the more I can do that and the more I can activate my hands and the club head, the more the body will respond automatically. So from a major plus point of view, it takes away trying to control your body, what your body does. Your body becomes an automatic response mechanism. It really does. I haven't had a chance to get out much since the last video. In fact, I haven't been out since the last video. But I know that this swing has got a lot of potential. And for me, being the type of guy that I am, a very hyper type person, everything I do is quick, ex-race car, motorcycle racer. I mean, everything I do, it revolves around quickness. So it suits me. It may not suit other people, but even if you don't have to, even if you're not a quick person, you don't have to develop a super fast golf swing. All you've got to do is swing a bit faster than you normally do. If you're someone that swings at this speed in the backswing, we'll just increase it to that speed. Now I take it back pretty quick anyway, and Mo Norman took it back quickly. He was someone I forgot to mention, but Mo takes it back very quick, or did. So you don't have to have breakneck speed if you're not a breakneck speed, physicality type person. But all I'm saying is take it back quicker than you normally do. I mean, I normally take it back at that speed. Well, I want to take it back at that speed. And how do I take it back at that speed? I take these back fast. The only swing thought I have is my hands. I just take them back quickly, because it's easy to move your hands and your arms quickly. Just something we can do. So all I think about is just that. Just take it back. Now guys, first hit of the day. Oh wow. And I've been in the gym today punishing myself. Mondays are always tough days. We call those pain days. Although I only have usually one day off a week. It's either a Saturday or a Sunday. And yes, and on the weekend I had Saturday off. So I worked yesterday, so it wasn't that bad. Now guys, what you'll notice in the golf swing, because it's quick, it'll feel shorter. And invariably it will be shorter. It'll just be shorter because the action's quicker and the reaction is quicker. But I'm getting more distance than I've ever got, or back when I was, you know, much younger. So you can just, so how do we get it back? We just fire the hands back. Just fire them back. Now that's just a little warm-up shot. Just fire it back. Fire it back as fast as you can. That's all you got to do, guys. Now they're little half swings because I'm cold. I'm not cold, but I'm stiff. Just do that. Now they just go perfectly straight. All right, now I'll ramp this one up a little bit. Have my warm up. So just rip it back, Jays. That's just killed. It's gone 8 miles. Got 5 on here, guys. Just fire. I don't worry about turning or anything. Just fire my hands back. It feels like a little jolt, guys, like a little forearm jolt. That's what it feels like. Just goes fantastic. Loosened up a little bit now. Just rip it back. They're just absolutely killed, guys. Now, guys, I'm usually a bit of a dinosaur. I don't like new driver technology very much because I don't like the lies on the new drivers. I like drivers that've got a hosel, you can bend it a little bit and have a flatter lie. Today's drivers are much too upright. But for a buddy of mine that wanted me to do a test on the new Titleist, this is the new TSI 3, and this has got the Tensai tour shaft in it, which is basically what everyone on the tour is using, no matter what brand of club they use. They're using it. This is the X-Flex Tour X, and this is supposed to be the best driver on the market right now. Now I'm always reluctant to try these new ones. I'm not a new technology person. In terms of drivers, I like the irons, but the drivers I like the old hosel type glue-ins. This will be hard for me to hit because it's got a normal size grip on it. It's very thin, I use the thing. But guys, the same with the driver. And this is 9 degrees. Just got it set for straight, no bias. Nice looking head. So we're just going to fire it back. Now this club is the same stiffness as Jason Day's, Rory McIlroy's, Adam Scott's. When they use the Tensai, this is the shaft they use. It's a Tour X. Way too stiff for me, but I like really stiff shafts. It's a very low spin club, guys. Very low spin. Particularly with the shaft. But this head, the TSI 3, is a very low spin head. Come on, now fire it back with the hands. Wow, the spin is so low on this. Wow. So it's designed for like 115 mile an hour golf swings up to 120 and whatever. I'm around about 100. Although I must say with this new swing, I think I'm more. But they're beautiful shots, and we've got incredibly tough wind across here, and it's just boring a hole in it. And these are 45. These are longer than what I play in a driver. I normally play, you know, 44, 43 3/4. So just fire it back, Jace. And they're really straight shots. Okay, that swing is short because I'm trying to keep a balance, quite frankly. very hard. The wind is coming this way. It's pushing me over. All right. So just take it back with your hand, Sage. Guys, if you want a low spin driver that's going to run, this is the one. This is the one. This is low spin. Woo! So straight. I mean, the wind should be moving that ball 30 yards, not moving 2 yards. Come on, just fire it back to you. They may never get this club back. This would give me 20 or 30 yards extra run because it's so low spin. See, when you've got a shaft that's this stiff, guys, you really need high swing speed so you can launch it. High launch, low spin. I've got medium launch and low spin. So it's a low trajectory, but it's flat and going hard. Okay, watch this. Come on, Joe. Wow, it's a good club. Oh, it's got a beautiful feel. Sorry to walk off camera, guy. It's got a beautiful feel. These tensai shafts are the piece de resistance in terms of tour technology these days. They're just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It feels like it's got no torque. The head just doesn't move. Come on. Guys, there's a tree up here that I'm aiming at, and it's just going, the tree's about 20 feet wide in the foliage, just going straight over the top of the tree with every one of these shots. Starts on the right of the tree, comes back, but it hasn't been outside the bounds of the tree. And we've got a really hard right to left wind. Okay, it's not clearing the tree by much because it's going very low. But, and what I would do if I was going to play this particular club, and I would play it because of its accuracy, I would just use a high spin ball to give me a bit more trajectory. I wouldn't want a low spin ball with a low spin head and a super tip stiff shaft. All right. Now the swing is just reactionary, guys. It's just back through. That's all it is. Just back swing, and then whatever happened on the downswing, it happens. I don't worry about it. I've never hit a club as straight as this. It's almost freaky. There's just no movement on the ball, like none. This goes dead straight. I'd get used to it after maybe 50 or 60 shots, and I'd be able to launch it a bit better. Oh, it's nice. Okay, that's the new Titleist TSI3 Tensai Mitsubishi chemical shaft, X-Flex. Fantastic club. They're about $1,000 out here in Australia. All right, now the other thing. Yeah, so for my buddy, yeah, it's a great club, mate. Get one. But for you, I wouldn't have that shaft. I'd have maybe just the stiff. Okay guys, now someone asked about the fast, short accelerating type swing for short shots. Well guys, you can hit it with any shot up to about 25, 30 metres. Under that, if it's a shorter shot, very hard to control that type of action with a very delicate short shot. But you know, like there's a patch up here at about 30 metres. It's right in it. Just fire it back. Fire it back. That's right in the patch. I mean, right in the patch. Shorter than that, I wouldn't worry about it. But full pitch shot's fantastic. Anything up to, you know, whatever. But the shortest, probably 30, 30 metres. Because other than that, guys, very hard to swing that fast and control it. But you put a lot of spin on it. Put a lot of spin on it. That's very similar to Mo Norman's action. See, that's a little quick paintbrush. Little quick paintbrush. Now they're all landing in the same place. Exactly in the same place. It's like a little throw, like a little underhanded throw. Yeah, so to answer that question, yeah, you can use you can use it for little short shots. A lot of spin on that. A lot of spin. They're just great shots. I don't know what the camera. Anyway, guys, that was just a couple of points about this. I'm very early days into this, and it's just very early days. That's all. I'll just hit a couple more with this driver and see if we can flight it a bit better. It's ridiculously straight. I mean, it's almost like you can't hit the ball anything other than dead straight. Well, with a shaft that's that stiff, you really wouldn't, you really shouldn't hit it anything other than straight. Now the swing's short today, guys, because I've had a really tough workout today and I'm super stiff. But those shots are just perfect. I mean, they're just going, they're going fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. One more. See, that's a bunch of drivers with wedge accuracy. The dispersion there'd be no more than 5 or 6 yards. Just don't move. I mean, they do not move. I'll take this one back and give this a bit of a twist. Oh, the wind is so strong. You get back and it wants to blow you over. This club on the golf course for me would be 30 yards because it would run so far. I never run the ball. I usually hit that flight. This one's, it's almost like a domer, but a good domer. Not, you know, good flighter domer. Okay. Wow. When you give it a hit, it goes. It's fantastic. Okay, so I hope I answered that. Can you hit it with a short swing? Yeah, you can. for little short shots you can. I can hit some shots here, but this is just all uncut there, guys, and you just can't. It's about 30 metres to that fence, but you just can't, you can't see the ball land because it's all rough. Anyway, what I might do during the week is get on the practice green here and hit some shots and show you that. Okay guys, these just be little snippets from day to day. I just haven't had a chance to do any really big practice sessions yet, but I will.